Welcome to the Riches ERA. It has been a day of show as the redacted sworn statement making sense of why the FBI decided to strike Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home was a long last distributed to an enthusiastically anticipating world. Before we continue, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more updates. It wasn't precisely a sudden stunt, the archive quite a bit of which was blanked out definite the immense quantities of mystery records saved and security gambles with they presented. However, because of the huge quantities of redactions there was no hazardous new line. However, one thing appears to be sure, this FBI examination is simply getting everything rolling and has a long lengthy approach. This is what else happened today. Amy Coney Barrett was in the news through a Guardian US scoop showing that a confidence bunch she has been firmly connected with puts tremendous accentuation on female submission. Joe Biden and his organization remained by his calling out of the Republican lawmakers as acting like semi-extremists. The move drew fury from the Conservative Party. Washington is to follow the way of its kindred West Coast state California and seek after the inevitable boycott of deals of new gas-fueled vehicles. A Jim Crow period arrangement of the Mississippi Constitution intended to disfranchise black citizens is sacred, a government appraising court dominated. The Guardian's Dominic Rush composes here that there has been a precarious drop on Wall Street because of the most recent gauges on the economy from Federal Reserve boss Jerome Powell. A 1,000 or more point drop is not really a fiasco, yet it is most certainly a frightful fall. Dominic authors, U.S. financial exchanges plunged on Friday after Federal Reserve seat Jerome Powell cautioned of torment ahead as the national bank battles to cut down expansion from a 40-year high. Powell's profoundly expected discourse was surprisingly hawkish, with the Fed seat promising to do all he could to end rising costs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost a little more than 1,000 focuses, 3%, the S&P fell 3.3%, and the Nasdaq dropped practically 4%. Talking at the Kansas City Fed's yearly gathering of the world's national brokers in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Powell said the Fed's general concentrate rate presently is to cut expansion back down. Nikki Haley for 2024? The previous UN diplomat under Donald Trump is much of the time referenced as an expected 2024 competitor and somebody who could possibly ride the two divergent and frequently sharply fighting universes of Trump and non-Trump Republicans. That sees Haley much of the time try to play out a troublesome dance between pursuing her old supervisor's approval, yet additionally making an effort not to appear to be excessively near him. Politico has the subtleties of a portion of individuals giving to her political future, and it makes intriguing perusing of a considerable rundown of Republican stalwarts. The report expresses a considerable lot of the GOP's greatest benefactors are among the people who piped mysterious commitments to previous UN envoy Nikki Haley's not-for-profit as she lays the basis for a planned 2024 official bid, as per beforehand unreported expense records got by Politico. Haley's not-for-profit strategy backing bunch, Stand for America Incorporated, has gotten significant gifts from individuals including New York Mutual Fund's chief Paul Singer, financial backer Stanley Druckenmiller, and Miriam Adelson and her late spouse, club magnate Sheldon Adelson. The Internal Revenue Service filings uncover the program of allies who gave undisclosed gifts in 2019 likewise incorporates Suzanne Youngkin, the spouse of Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, himself a potential official competitor, previous Pennsylvania Senate up-and-comer, and mutual funds leader David McCormick, and Vivek and Lakshmi Garipalli, individuals from a New Jersey family that has given huge aggregates to Democrats, yet which gave Haley's association $1 million. Fundamentalist or not? It could have appeared to be an odd inquiry even only a couple of years prior, yet Joe Biden's discourse on Thursday night has put one-party rule decisively into standard American political talk. His allegations that cutting-edge Republicans were acting like semi-fundamentalists' assurance set off inquiries to his top press representative. The Biden organization, justifiably, is remaining behind the expression. The activities of certain Republicans unified to previous President Donald Trump fit the meaning of dictatorship, White House Representative Karine Jean-Pierre told columnists on Friday, a day after President Joe Biden said they edged toward semi-extremism. I was extremely clear while spreading out and characterizing what MAGA Republicans have done And you take a gander at the meaning of one-party rule, and you think about the thing they're doing in going after our vote-based system. That is cap. It is exceptionally clear, Jean-Pierre told a press instructions. MAGA alludes to Trump's Make America Great Again motto. Despotism is a political way of thinking that magnifies country and frequently race over the individual and supports a totalitarian government drove by a tyrannical pioneer, including the constrained concealment of resistance, U.S. word reference Merriam-Webster says. Because of Biden's Thursday night remarks that Trump United Republicans embraced viciousness and contempt and edged toward semi-totalitarianism, the Republican National Committee referred to the comments as disgusting.